Thank you, Keenan, for teaching me that history is fun, and I love walking in to see your smile, and it makes me smile. And congratulations on having Billy.
Hey, Piku. I just wanted to say thanks for everything.
Thank you, Ms. Shaw. Thank you, Mr. Zaidama.
Many thanks to my 4th period class.
Thank you, Ms. Maxwell, for being a good teacher.
Thank you, Cooper. Thank you, Coach G. Thank you, Mr. Watt. Hi, Ms. Curry. I'd like to thank you. Thank you, Mr. T.
Thank you to all my D linemen.
Thank you, Mr. Epler. Thank you, Mr. Lesky, for helping me out with my CSU applications. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Mr. Martin.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Ms. Castaneda.
Hi, 6th period. I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez. Thank you, Mr. Knowlton.
Thank you, Ms. Counter.
Thank you, Ms. Velasco.
I'd like to thank Coach Castro and Coach Palmer.
Physics is my favorite class.
Thank you, Thomas, for making me laugh every day.
For making calculus really fun.
It is very hardworking, always on task. They're the best students.
For being such a great leader.
For being a great wrestling coach and also a great teacher. For pushing me through the season, making me a better player. For being a good teacher and helping me get a better education.
Giving me their very best all season long and never giving up.
For a great first quarter, everyone in the class has Caesar better. Thank you.
For having a great impact on my freshman year.
For being an amazing and funny teacher. You made this first semester really fun.
For everything that you have done for me so far, with all my assignments and anything that I needed help with.
For being an awesome biology teacher and just helping me really understand everything.
For being an amazing English honors teacher and also my APA teacher for my freshman year. You made a really big impact on me.
Because you are the best.
For being amazing coaches on and off the field.
Thanks, Mr. White, for being the best philosophy teacher and being the best academic coach.
Thank you, Leslie, and thank you, Mr. Knowlton.
Thank you, Mr. Warford.
Thank you, Mr. Garnica. Thank you, Mr. Alvarado, Mrs. Barberry, Mr. Cho, Mr. Batchelor.
Thank you, Ms. Maxwell. Thank you, Ms. Franco.
Thank you, Mr. Beasley.
Hey, Montclair. I just actually want to say thank you to all of our awesome staff and to all of our awesome students.
Thank you, Coach Kennedy. Thank you, Mr. Garcia.
Thank you, David Tran.
Thank you, Mrs. Smith. Give a special thanks to Miss Pop and to Miss Young.
Thank you, Mr. Gabe. Cooper too.
Shout out to Miss Pashby. Hey, Miss Dill. I just want to say thank you.
Shout out to one of our best students here on campus. I want to say Stephanie Quash. I want to say thank you.
Thank you, Mr. B.
For helping me ball out in football.
Because without you guys, high school wouldn't have been so much fun.
Thank you, Miss Velasco.
Thank you, Mr. Douglas.
For always supporting us as ASB in everything we do and supporting our school.
For all your support of Montclair Athletics and for spending long nights here supervising all the teams.
For all that you do here on our campus.
I truly appreciate your uniqueness.
For all of what you've done for me. Thank you for all your good advice.
Teaching me how to be a beast on D-line.
For being such a great advisor.
Willingness to speak your mind.
To the custodians for always cleaning up our mess and all the trash at lunch area. I just want to say thank you.
And you spend a lot of time here on this campus, and I so appreciate everything that you do here for Montclair.
For being an amazing Spanish teacher.
And you make every day interesting. Thank you.
For teaching me that English is really fun. I loved walking in to see your smile, and our discussions were great. I miss you.
For always being there and giving us words of encouragement.
For being awesome. You're super funny. I love you. You're the greatest teacher I have this year. For pushing me to do my best.
Thank you, Miss Barrios, for being like one of the best Spanish teachers ever. I always feel comfortable to talk to you, and you always make me smile.
For being awesome. For being there when I need somebody to talk to.
Thank you, Coach Lacount, for being a good coach.
One custodian I'm thankful for is Ed because he's always keeping our campus clean. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Douglas.
I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Blades for being an awesome athletic director.
Hi, thank you, Miss Warner, so much for taking time out of your day to impact the futures of people here at Montclair High School. Love you.
Thank you, Ms. Pineda and Mr. Kennedy.
I'd like to thank Miss Warner.
Thank you, Coach Kennedy.
Thank you, Dr. O, for never giving me a happy hour.
Thank you to our amazing office staff.
I would like to thank Amber Zuniga.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson.
Thank you, Miss Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
So I'd like to say thank you to my AP Psychology class.
Thank you, Mr. Buchanan.
Thank you, Diaz.
For being an amazing teacher.
Thank you, Ms. Valesky,
for being miraculous,
spectacular, and dedicated.
Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I do on this campus. So I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys, and thank you for everything you do.
And for being a great government teacher.
for teaching me valuable lessons every day.
And for all the effort she does.
For being a great coach and always pushing me to do my best.
And for teaching me math last year. Also, I really like your goatee.
For making French more fun than it already is.
My best TA ever. For being so hardworking and good-natured and asking great questions.
I love you guys.
For making me better throughout the season and helping me and pushing me harder.
Hey, Ms. Arbizu. So, I had you freshman year for AVID and sophomore year for World History.
For backing me up while I was out on baby leave.
I want to thank you, Ms. Fallon.
Thank you, Mrs. Lee. I'm thankful for my history department for always being awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Castro.
I'm thankful for Kitty and Tony.
Thank you, Ms. Keeney.
My coaching staff for being very dedicated.
Hi, Mr. Garnica. I wanted to tell you thank you for everything you've done for ASB.
Thank you, McNairn.
Thank you to Coach West.
Thank you to Coach Fiorenza.
My players for being very weird.
And honestly, you're one of the best teachers I've ever had. I love you because you're so sweet and they lighten up the mood after school.
I'd like to thank Senor Marquez for being there earlier, for tutoring, and being a great teacher. For being one of those amazing AP teachers that is always there for me. For being the best teacher I've ever had.
For helping me get my stuff together.
Teaching me how to play football.
And for making me laugh in 6th and 7th period. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much for being there for me because I can tell you anything.
Thank you, students and staff, for being amazing. Thank you so much.